It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. In the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And many happy returns to Zach Randolph. Now healthy, in the lineup, and ready to roll.
Yeah, everybody's glad to see.
Hold on. See something. Yeah. See something else. All right. Let's go.
Him back out there. It was surprising to me to see just how well they were able to cope with his injury. A lot of guys.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
They always
Here's
do this.
Exum, right now averaging 7 points a game. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Prince is the 3 and Randolph the 4. Nick Calathes is out there with Udrich, and it's Koufos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Look at him.
Offense, the order of the day.
Oh, my.
Second about ready to get underway. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve, I think, challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
And for Memphis, Prince is the 3 and Randolph the 4. Udrich out there with Nick Calathes, and it's Koufos in at the center position.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Gordon Hayward. His last month of basketball has been fantastic. He's averaging 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And really just excellent numbers, guys. I like what we've seen from him across the board.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing at an extremely high level, and this is what you expect of a player that has so much to offer, and he's proven it. Well, you look at Kosta Koufos, drafted 23rd in 2008 by Utah for just 1 year in Ohio State. Kind of drifted around. Started in Denver. Last season, he played valuable minutes in Memphis when Marc Gasol went out, and I think he's maybe found a home there.
Charles, he's in at center. Trevor Booker is out there with Steve Novak. Then it's Exum, and it's Hayward in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Quinn Snyder this season taking over as head coach of the Utah Jazz. Snyder said the fit is terrific. He loves player development. Certainly a nice compliment to this young roster. Snyder's road in the coaching ranks has been a winding one, but he said the adversity he's faced has made him a better coach and a better person. Gentlemen,
his time has come, Doris. All the makings of a great coach. Thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randolph. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Koufos, a nice compliment to Marc Gasol, backing up that center position.
Well, Gasol, has that size to battle bigger centers inside, and then, Koufos, who can at times struggle in strength matchup, really has great quickness. So an excellent defender for a 7-footer, defending pick and rolls, versatility to make rotations, slide across the lane and get rebounds. Yeah, this guy's a very good backup center in the league.
And now the fast break, Exum with the ball.
Let me get it.
And that one's good by Novak. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
We're winning since I'm
and now
here.
we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've come out in attack defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots.
Got Marc Gasol.
Blocks as well.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Trevor Booker. Burks comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Trey Burke subbed in for Exum. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Koufos. Allen comes in for Zach Randolph. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Nick Calathes. And it's Conley in for Udrich.
Well, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
He hits the second from the line. And you have to give Mike Conley, Steve, an awful lot of credit for the emergence of the Grizzlies, I think, as a factor in the Western Conference.
Kevin, I think he's one of the best point guards of the league. Probably doesn't get enough credit, but his progression as a player at both ends year after year. He just seems to get better, and he provides that poise and leadership that his club needs.
Here we go.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
The drive by Allen, and the shot is good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
I hope
that takes skill and creativity, Steve,
I kind of like
particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And that one's good. Favors has got the lead back up to 6 now for Utah.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Prince kicks to Gasol. And too long on the shot.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Cantor checked in for the captain.
I'm out. It's all good.
First game as we wrap up the second quarter.
So, you know, I'm not that worried. Let's just skip all this.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Props for the way you operated in the open court. Good use of the fast break. We caught him flat-footed a few times and got some easy buckets out.
Pretty good.
I do like that we limited
Well,
our
we need an
turnovers.
assist.
We weren't careless with the ball or making unfortunate
The
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away.
Let's go. You're in.
Dang, about time.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Zebo and Marcus all up front. Eileen Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot.
Zach Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, you could just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan for.
I got Marcus All.
And Randolph, now 33 years old, had that knee injury a couple seasons back.
Yeah, his rebounding remains excellent, but you know, we've seen his scoring wane just a bit, both in volume and the percentages. Not quite the go-to scorer he was a few years back, but still very effective player.
The captain's checked in for Derek Favors. Burks the basket, Charles. Now the dish to Burke, shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Lee's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Oh, I still got Marcus All there.
Allen outside. Courtney Lee is on the wing. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Lee's got 10.
Man, an even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I know you know about how the basket can seem like it's 10 feet wide when you're in the zone. That's where they are right now.
Here's Charles. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
They're doing really good.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
A couple games ago.
Conley kicks to Randall. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now the feed to Gasol. First trip to the line for him here.
Look at the numbers for him on the line this year. 88% on the season. Impressive number.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for the Jazz. Memphis also making some changes. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Allen. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. And so Marcus All nails both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe. You know, the Grizzlies are the kind of team that perhaps fans around the league can overlook or undervalue or even forget about at times, but they're always going to be there because they're tough, they're physical, and they're talented.
Oh, yeah, I'm open.
Here's Burks. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. There are a lot of questions as to how Dante Exum Grissom will develop as a player. He has the skill to be a two-guard, but grew up playing point guard. He would prefer the point, saying that's the position that has got me here. That's what I want to be going forward. We'll see if the coaches agree, Kevin.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, as you were talking about, Memphis not a big budget franchise or one with a history that runs so deep that often fans overlook them.
That may be true, but it's given the Grizzlies a very underdog attitude that I think the franchise, the team, and the fans have embraced.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Outside Randolph. The pass to Prince. Back to Randolph. Baseline J on the way. And he gets it to go.
That was my fault.
Randolph's got 9.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Burke kicks to Burks. Here's the captain, defended by Gasol. His shot's good from Charles.
We are unstoppable.
Now here's Lee. He's got 10. Gasol setting the pick for Lee. Again, Memphis.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Jazz trail by 11.
Hopefully, if I keep
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Oh, yeah. 150 pick.
Prince against Hayward. Hayward off the pick from Charles. Hayward dishes to Booker. Top loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean. Got to love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Wow, 2 down 2.
Burke with it. Feeds to Hayward.
Oh, yeah, you got to give me that.
With 1 on the clock, and there's the rejection. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this.
Oh, man, I got
checked in for Favors. And Hood subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And Memphis also making a switch. Marc Gasol's checked in for Tony Allen. Charles, he's in at power forward. Hood out there with Exum. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Novak in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Clock at 6. Udrich, the pass to Prince. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Nick Calathis, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Move to center, let's go.
Nick Calathis.
But this game is basically over. People left.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we lost bad.
The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Dante Exum.
Oh, we can just call this game.
Here's Udrich.
That's it.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
You gotta start winning some more
They
games.
put on a show tonight,
I did pretty good.
controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Mark, congratulations on this win. What was the key to getting the rhythm going for the team's offense?
Sharing the ball, just making the play, just, making each other better. That's always something really good in, man. It gets contagious both sides.
Mark, thank you for the time, guys. This is a heck of a big man.
Thanks, Doris. So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this